All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. This is me going live. This is Jeff with the HODL Report coming to you live all the way from YouTube. HODL Report, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every time that we stream live. We want to make sure that we go through, get all the technicals down, make sure we get people to bounce in. Alex Yeet, #1 in the stream. What's up, man? I am using a brand new platform tonight. So hopefully everything is working efficiently. It looks like my microphone is working. It looks like everything's going on. Give me a thumbs up if the audio is okay. I got pretty much fed up with using OBS. So I've moved to Streamlabs, and I've been fine-tuning Streamlabs. I need to go through and just delete OBS and start all over again. OBS has hung in there with me for a while, and it is done and over with. The Streamlabs is actually pretty sweet. I'm going through it, not sure what to expect. OBS is definitely, it's definitely bulky. Not sure what I think of Streamlabs right now. It's taxing my CPU at about 41%. So we'll see what happens. I've got this slick remote. Not sure if I'm going to use it or not. We'll see how that goes. See how all that pans out. I got to figure out how I can bounce around in here. I've got the chat built in. So everything looks pretty solid. I got to pull up YouTube on my phone just to make sure we're streaming. Tonight, we're going to talk more about payments. We did a whole conversation yesterday on payments. Today, we're going to get even deeper into payments as we go through the week, leading up to the conversation that we're going to have with Xcurrent on Saturday. Not sure. We gotta find out more about these companies that are popping up in the payment space. Try to get a better understanding again, get a grasp of exactly who these are, who they are. They're relatively new on the street, so we're going to go through them today. We want to look a little bit more in depth as to who this Xcurrent is. And then on Saturday, we're going to hear from the Xcurrent team live at 8 a.m. on Saturday. So welcome everybody that's bouncing on. Glad to see you guys in. We've got, let's see who we've got that came in so far. We had Alex Yeet, #1 on the stream. I see Z-Bits here. Let's see, XRP Carolina, Gaming Crypto, Vet Bro. We've got, let's see, oh, there we go. There's Chip, XRP Minute, XRP Connie, what's going on? XRP Carolina. So, hey, Crash Monkeys, man. Glad to see you on again. Keeps bouncing in, love it. So, this is great. Let me see here. Why is it that I can't, I got to sign into the chat. Let me see what happens if I click this. I don't like the sound of that. Let me see what happens if I click this button. What does it do? And it's not letting me chat on here. This is insane. All right, it says sign into chat. I click sign into chat, and what does it do? It bounces me back and says sign into chat again. Man, none of these software programs work well. I'll tell you what. So I don't know what's going on. What's up, Bubba Shipes? Good to see you on. At least I can see what you guys are chatting. I guess I don't really need to type much into the stream. If I do, I'll type it with my phone. So in the meantime, let's see what we can do. This is going to be interesting because OBS was crashing my stream. I read through all the possible error logs that were out there, and no one seems to have any resolution to it. So my next step is going to be just to delete it, reload it, and then we'll be good. So it'll be interesting as I go back and watch to see how this Streamlabs works. So anyhow, hopefully you guys all had a great day. We got to watch the zoo. Looks like Sincerely George started her streaming career, which is fantastic. It's always great to see new streamers entering, YouTubers, talking about the digital asset space. It's great to see more women YouTubers focused in on the digital asset space, sharing their opinion, sharing their voice. So it's just fantastic. So let's see. What are we going to do right now? Waiting to see how many more people we can get into the stream. And we've got, let's see. Man, I've got XRP Minute, man. I've got the best Yeti coin update of the week. And you guys are going to hear it first right here on the HODL Report. So just hang in there and we'll have the best possible update for Yeti coin. So just hang in there. Hang in there. It might even be eco-friendly. So anyhow, let's see here. The biggest question of the day. Man, is it not too early? Is it too early? The biggest question of the day is who is down with OTC? All right, so Alex Yeet. I'm still waiting for a few more people to bounce in. And then we'll go that route. Crypto Sifu's down with OTC. That's right. Bubba Shipes is down with Yeti. You know that. I want to know who's going all in on Yeti. Yeti coin, not Yeti baby. Where's Auburn Rain? Is Auburn Rain in here yet? That's Splitter. Splitter dividing up the Yeti coin. Man, that was took a lot of time and effort putting the Yeti family together. And then in one day, it just gets split up. So, fragmented. The box guy. The box guy. I don't know which box guy you're talking about. Which box guy? See, Crypto Sifu's all about the Sasquatch. We like the Sasquatch. So, anyhow, all right. What are we going to go through? Let's go through something good today. So when we get into the payment space, you know, who do we think of number one at the top of the list on the payment space? We think of Ripple. We think of RippleNet. We think of what is it? XUMM by the XRP Tip guys. I'm saying XRP Tip guys because I'm gonna butcher his name. I can't say it. So we've got the box guy. Chip, who's the box guy? Who in the world is this box guy? I completely missed the box guy. All I know is that the other day there was some character, Nostradamus 123, that kept calling into the DNI show. I don't know. And you know, I thought we were gonna get a visit from the gnomes yesterday, but I said forget the gnomes because we got the Yeti coin. So we don't want gnomes. I don't need Nostradamus. And forget this box guy. The heck is this box guy? Okay, I gotta look on your Twitter page to see what we're talking about. So, all right. So let's go back to payments. Before we get into payments. All right, let's just jump into this now before we get sidelined and forget. Let us pull up. First and foremost, first one on the chat is Alex Yeet. Let's give some props and shout outs to Alex Yeet. And let's see if we can manage to do this without destroying anything. Let's see. I got no contact in here for Alex Yeet. Hang on. Let's start typing this in. Alex Yeet. Alex Yeet. Alex, is your Twitter Alex Yeet 123? How many Alex Yeets could there possibly be on Twitter? Is your Twitter Alex Yeet 123 without any kind of image? That doesn't make any sense. Is that you? Anyhow, type it in the chat if you can, just so I can do this simply and don't have to go searching around here. Let's see. Oh, whoa! I didn't realize how far gone I was. Alex Yeet, no. Oh, it's just Alex Yeet. What is your Twitter? Alex Yeet. Come on. There we go. Seriously? Seriously? Man, that's the longest Twitter I've ever seen. There's a lot of Alejandros. Let's see. Okay. How am I gonna type this out? You're not saved in my contacts. Where'd it go? Hang on, stop typing for a second. Alihand. All right, 8874. There you go. All right, I found you now. Now, once I get that, I'm gonna have to add you to. There we go. Let's throw in some. Bam, a little bit of XRP going your way. You gotta love the XRP tip bot, man. I keep giving the XRP tip bot some shout outs, and off it goes. Off it goes. So how about this? What is this? Hild. Hang on. It is Hild. Why can't I get this down? Hild WXRP. DWXRP. And he's saying, let's not XRP is doomed now that Swift is faster. Swift came out at 12 seconds. 13 seconds for the Swift. GPI, 13 seconds. XRP is still moving at what, 3 or 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. So overall, RippleNet is still faster. RippleNet is definitely providing a different solution. It has a lot more expansion potential through the GPI, the Swift GPI mechanism. They say that it's 13 seconds. However, right, there you go, VetBro. It's not a settlement. There's still a lot of holes in it. It's going through testing. I don't think it has been officially utilized. I think that was just their test run, right? Look at that. He got it already. That's awesome. That's fantastic. And you got to love this stuff. So, Chip, I'm trying to find you on Twitter here. I should just pull you up on the computer. It'd be a little bit easier. I want to see exactly what you're talking about. Some box guy. I got to be in with the... Oh, here we go. Oh, the box guy. Ah, no way. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let me see what we can do about that. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Hang on a second. Let me see if I'm logged in here on Twitter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull that up for all to see. The box guy. That's fantastic. All right, let's see if we can find you over here. Hang on. Getting sidetracked. And we're going to pull this up. I don't know if this is going to work if I try to share it or not. We'll find out in a second, though. There you go. Is this it? This is from April 24th. That's not it. I need something a little bit more current. Here we go. That's pretty current. How do you replay these? Okay, there we go. All right, if I crash this out, if the stream crashes, then it's got to be more than just OBS. So here we go. Let's try to go to a live stream share. How do I get back to... Let's see, I'm here. Bear with me. I'm going through all these different windows here. I guess I can go back to that's live. If I go to editor, I wonder if I'm still streaming. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube to view your live stream. Got that. Edit your stream and title and description. And you can do that on the fly. Look at that. Bam. Okay. You can do all this while we're streaming. How do I get back to... Oh, there we go. Oh, sweet. Not sure if I just transitioned it or not. Am I sharing my screen, or am I just imagining that at this point? No, I guess I'm not sharing my screen. I don't know what I'm doing here. What did I do? Hang on a second. You got to bear with me as I try out something completely new and not sure at all what I'm trying to accomplish here. Hang on a second. There we go. Oh, I am sharing my screen. All right, sweet. So that's interesting. So now I'm sharing my screen here. Now we're going to go over to Twitter, and we're going to see if we can play this with audio, and if you guys are going to be able to hear it. I have no idea. Let's see. See if I can hear it. I can't even hear it. Hang on a second.
Hey everybody.
Oh, you know what?
Hey everybody.
Hang on. Let's do
It's
this.
the box guy. The box guy says.
We're here to talk about
HODL's
serious
gonna
stuff.
multiply.
We gotta listen in on what the box guy has to say. There we go.
It has to be true.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear
The
this or
box
not.
guy,
Let me see.
right?
Oh yeah, you guys got desktop audio.
It's the box guy.
Sweet.
The box guy says XRP's gonna moon by, well, 589 to 589. It has to be true. I'm the box guy, right?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Hey, everybody. It's the box guy.
Let's watch that
the
again.
box guy says XRP's gonna moon by, well, 589 to 589. It has to be true. I'm the box guy, right?
That's absolutely the best. I think we should just keep streaming this and just watch this over and over again. What else do we need to watch, right? There we go, one more time.
Well, 589 to 589. It has to be true. I'm the box guy, right?
Oh my god. That's freaking hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god. That was good. That was hilarious. I like that. Oh my god. That is by far the funniest thing that I've freaking seen in a while. That was freaking hilarious. Oh my god. Alright. That just says it all. And with that, I think we can wrap up the stream. We had Chip, or the box guy. Chip hosted the box guy. Man, that was, man, what else? That's it. That's it. Now we just have to hear from the Yeti and the Yeti coin. And I think we'll call it a day, because with that, obviously, XRP and the rest of the digital assets straight to the moon. We don't got to talk about anything else. Everything else is irrelevant at that point. Hey, just a quick reminder to all that are on the stream as you're bouncing in. Remember to give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And we're good. After the stream, I'm going to put a little acknowledgement at the end. If you guys remember to jump back in and throw in some comments as well. The comments definitely help boost the analytics rating on the YouTube stream. The issue, one of the primary issues on the streaming is making sure you get comments on the back end as well. So appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys can tweet it out, that'd be awesome too. And you know, that'd be great. So let's see here. All right, I'm gonna have to go back. All right, we've got. Let me go back to. Let's see here. All right. We're going to take a look at something here. We are going to take a look at, hang on, let me look at what this update thing is here. Let me get rid of that. We are going to, what is this? Click to read your unread notifications. Great. There's notifications, giveaway, live actions, all this stuff going on here that we're not 100% sure about yet. So let us decide what we're going to do. All right, how are we going to go down? Oh, you know what? Check this out. Let me go here. I've got this going. I've got that going. Got a million things going on here. If I can go and figure out which one is my auto live stream screen, I got to believe it's this one. Not 100% sure. Oh, there we go. Live stream. Nope. Scenes, live stream HODL. Oh, come on, this is tough. I gotta figure out where my Skype interview. All right, I'm just figuring this out here. Oh, there it is, right there. It's probably the same one then. That's pretty cool. All right, so let me see if I go over here, and now I'm here, and I just hit that button right there. I should be sharing my screen right now. That's if that's working. This is through, let's see if that worked. It looks like I froze. Nope, I'm still looking down. Oh, over here it looks like I'm sharing. There it is. Oh man, it's a little bit of a delay. I'm using the remote for Streamlabs, and it works. So you guys are awesome. Bearing with me as we're talking about a little bit of nonsense and going through using a whole new platform, using Streamlabs. We'll get the hang of this. We got the remote to do screen switching. It was the OBS crash that was the catalyst for me moving over to starting to use Streamlabs. We'll see if that lasts. So the question is, what's the catalyst that's going to propel the cryptocurrency market into the next phase, into the full phase of utility? And it's interesting because as we look and we start seeing more and more of these of the payment focus, obviously we just saw a number of days of cryptocurrency congressional hearings with Facebook and the relentless grilling of Facebook. And now, we're starting, now we can look and we can pull back and say, okay, put Facebook aside for a little bit and let's start looking at some of the other potential technological solutions out there, or some of the other potential blockchain-based technologies that are being developed that could potentially be some form of competition in the payment space. Hey, DNI, definitely thank you very much for that. Stream Elements pretty cool too if Streamlabs doesn't seem to work out. Stream Elements. All right, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Hang on a second. All right, I thought I heard something beeping here. All right, so check this out. So next Saturday at 8 a.m. we're gonna have these guys on. Prepare your questions. Go definitely check out this website. Let me know what your thoughts are throughout the week as you guys log into it. x-network.io. We're going to talk to them. We want to find out, and I think it's so important before you do anything, as you see these newcomers to the space. Obviously, we want to go through and we want to look and see, how serious are these guys? What exactly are they going to do? What exactly is their company about? Who are the key people behind it? Do they have a solid roadmap? Are they doing something current in the news? Are they really working to roll themselves into something more serious? Do they have some amazing different type of technology that doesn't necessarily have to be a game changer, but it definitely has to provide added value to the space? And these are the types of things that we want to find out. And so here, I definitely see a few things that could be unique, that could be a little bit different as far as what they want to do here. But we have to find out, we have to make a decision on it. So we look at this X network and it's all about take a leap into the blockchain. And it's interesting, based on some of their statements here, we are building the interface to connect blockchain and users. I find that to be, relatively interesting, and it's not live yet, that component of it. So we definitely want to question them next Saturday about what does that really mean. From their cash perspective, their claim is setting up a decentralized network and, trying to understand, their public-private transactions. They have proof of stake. They do offer mining as well. And so let's see what this is, what's going on with them. So they are listed on CoinMarketCap. They have 495 live nodes. The price is currently 0.000099. And it's interesting that, you look at the 30-day trade volume is very low at $490,000. Their market cap as it stands right now is 3.9 million. And Chip, remind me if I'm wrong, but we were talking about this the other day, was their market cap 1.7 million? I'm looking over here at this screen. I'm waiting for you to throw in some comment right away. I thought that's what it was when we were talking about it the other day. Now, this is what I found to be a little bit intriguing about their thought process, about what they're creating if they pull this off. Create a blockchain without hardware or coding skills. And it's all about creating your own blockchain, I think is interesting. What is your use for that blockchain? Maybe it's something that, Yeti Coin needs. Maybe it's something that, who knows, anybody out there could need it. Maybe we need an XRP Carolina blockchain. So let's see. Thanks to Xcash sidechain technology, We're building a plug-and-play solution for corporates to integrate blockchain in their system. So obviously, we know there's a lot of utility and use cases for blockchain, and to have a platform to simplify the build-out, almost like, and we'll see because it's not available yet, but could you imagine if it was the blockchain or the WordPress of blockchain, where you could just drag and drop and build websites without any type of programming skill set, and yet you can build out a website? You know, I think that that's really interesting. You know, then that's definitely a possibility. So that is interesting. Let's say you can control how many and which nodes are hosting your blockchain, which makes it perfectly scaled and therefore highly competitive. From a programming perspective, the deployment of the blockchain is fully automated while we offer modules that cover most of the use case. Again, this is really interesting. A simplified mechanism to build your own blockchain technology. Imagine you're a small shipping company, transport, and you don't have the resources to start looking into developing some in-depth blockchain-based solution. And then here you go. You have this X network with their Xcash sidechain technology, which we'll go back up and look at in a second, that allows you to then develop your own blockchain. Now, let's see. You click create your own blockchain, and it's not really going to bring us anywhere because it is under construction. I don't know. I don't think I would do that personally if I was going to give any consultative advice to X Network. This is the last thing that you want to see here. You don't need to say coming soon, or you can put some graphic up here, put some illustration, put a little paragraph of something a little bit more exciting than this, or take this coming soon and put it over here, which is where we were to begin with when we were reading about it. I don't know, let me go backwards. I don't know how I get back to where I was. Here we go, let's go backwards one. So just a little critique advice here. I would highly recommend not putting a coming soon page or an under construction page. I would, highly recommend, oh, here we go. Now it's going to slow down and not go there. But I would highly recommend putting something a little bit more not so obvious, I guess. Here we go. All right. So I think this is really, you want to talk about blockchain, that's great. Coming soon. Coming soon. That's it. You don't have to put anything else. Q4, look at it for Q4. Look at it for Q1 of 2020. Don't allow people to click create your own blockchain and it brings you to an under construction page. Doesn't make any sense. So we go to bank, and let's see if bank brings us anywhere. So let's go to get started. And again, we're going to be able to talk to these guys on Saturday morning. So here we go. Cryptocurrency exchange and storage. Manage your account and participate in the Xcash monthly airdrop program. So let's see, 20-month airdrop program. It started back August 2018, so it's been out for a year already. They're getting ready to do airdrops every single month. You can click here to create your own account. Let's see what happens when we click that. All right, fill out your information. And then how do I go backwards? Okay, let me say I want to go back. I don't want to be here. There should be a pop-up. I should be able to X out of it. I should be able to get back to their website a little bit easier. I'm just analyzing not just the solution, but I want some simplicity in the website. Wait a minute. Okay, let's click out of that. And I'm back to this. When we talk on Saturday, I don't mean to be picky here, but I really wouldn't anticipate anything like this. And if it's going to be under construction, at least have one of those cool graphics, with a guy in an orange hat or a vest or something and some cones. But I would highly recommend not putting anything like this up if we're going to do a serious rollout. I mean, that's, not yet prime time with these two. Just say a little blurb and then a coming soon expectation, and that's it. You guys, they're a year in already. So a year in, I would have some expectation that you don't put under construction. So again, we'll find out. We're going to talk to these guys on Saturday and find out a little bit more. Let's look at what's going on with mining. Let's see here. Mining section. It's proof of work. So you got mining proof of work. Let's see. You've got server location. There's a mining pool. Pool fees at 2%. The payout 60-minute payouts. And there you go. You got all these different pools that are mining. And that's it. So that's their mining section. I don't know, let's look at their roadmap. Developing many features to improve our services and provide a state-of-the-art innovation. Our roadmap gives you a deeper look. All right, let's see. So 2018, let's look at what happened there. They established their blockchain network. They got it set up. Their wallet, GUI wallet, whatever this is. I have no idea what this is. LWMA, don't know. Public transactions, public and private transaction on the same network on a per transaction basis. Now, what does that say? Fixing ring size at 21. All right, maybe someone understands that. Heavy X algorithm, so 100% complete for 19. So it's not bad. I mean, it looks like they put some key things they wanted to accomplish throughout 2018. If there's a tech person out there, maybe you can analyze and say, hey, that doesn't seem like a lot. Xcash is a utility token to power the X network, launched July 30th of 2018. So they've been out a year, and they've been knocking some of these key metrics down, or points down that they want to accomplish. Heavy X algorithm, they delivered that. And now it looks like they're going into the X Bank infrastructure. So cash storage, on-chain payments, and internal transfers, airdrop. So that I thought was interesting to see what that means. Then we've got their Discord channel, I would assume. Let's see what that means. Plug and play solution for Discord communities to integrate X payment. That is interesting. This is interesting. And so this is where you're starting to get into actual real world utility, to where you can build in a plug and play solution to integrate X payments. That's amazing, on and off chain. I think these are two solutions that are real world, and they're 95% in development on Discord. Let's see, off chain transaction. They have the API. Interesting. Bank decentralized ledger. Interesting. Let's see their infrastructure for X payment, about 80% there. Let's see their proof of stake. This would be their mining operation as Byzantine fault tolerance consensus. All right, conversion. What does that mean? Crypto to crypto conversion API. Sourcing the liquidity into X Bank and additional exchanges. Could be interesting to get a little bit more information on it. What do we have? This is Rain. This is X Network. It's a new solution. It's been out a year. Based on they're building out a blockchain. What's interesting, what I thought was interesting about is these plug and play side chains that they have. So they have a couple plug and plays. They have Rain. They have a plug and play for Discord that allows you to integrate X payment into Discord communities, which is unique and interesting. They need to lose the spinning cards. A bit annoying. I agree. Yep. Yeah, that exactly. I just want to hover. It's kind of this. A lot of this stuff seems a little old school, maybe a little amateurish in the web build. Maybe it seems good when they first present it, but it's kind of it is annoying, and it's annoying me every time I flick over something. So there's definitely some nice recommendations that I would give as Chip, you'd give on their website as well. But this plug and play sidechain, it's some of the technology. So I think, it's amazing. Success or failure of a company, especially in a fast-paced, fast-growing technology. I think one is the impression. You only have a few seconds of impression when people log in. I mean, we spent, 15 minutes talking about Yeti coin and nonsense. People probably logged out and they said, the heck with this. I don't know what these guys are talking about, Box Guy and all this other nonsense. This isn't serious stuff. So it's the same thing on the website. You log in, you want to capture people. I'm not 100% sold right now because I'm trying to get through their timeline, and we're getting lost in this timeline mainly because of these flip charts, and they're really frustrating. So, I mean, just for that, you'd say, hey, I'm done looking at it, you know, but we definitely want to get into this. So, but I think this technology is interesting. So, sidechain creation through a user-friendly interface, fiat payment available for non-crypto users. Their X token integrates, look at this, it keeps flicking off when I move it. Transfers with currency conversion, tokenization. Something else I thought was a little interesting. Module to create token directly on the side chain. X token supply will have to be backed 1-to-1. Cash on an atomic supply level. 1 vote. Voting volume. Side chains, more on side chains. Delegated node selection. Exchange. Some of this stuff is in research though. Onboarding of additional assets. That could be interesting. So it looks like they're trying to move into a banking-like, exchange-like environment. And then merchants. Onboarding merchants. A plug-and-play API to receive payments from So I think they've got a really good idea and I think they need to get rid of some of their ideas. And I think they need to narrow in and focus in on what's different about them, which is that they're creating a WordPress-like environment for blockchain and payments to quickly allow someone to build in this plug-and-play API, plug-and-play kind of drop. If you want to build your Discord, if you want to build your own blockchain, I think that's where they're unique. They might be going a little bit out there with some of these things, but you know what? But if they really focused in, that could be interesting. 2020, they're even researching and working on some of this stuff. It's a little bit far out for settlements, X token onboarding. You know what we need to look at? Hopefully you guys are okay. I'm kind of drilling through this, Yeah, there, Rain also. Yeah, that's why I said it looks a little bit, amateurish or old school, Looking over here for the chat on my left, so that's why I'm looking over to the left. But Nick Black, their idea seems to be do everything for everyone all the time in real time, no matter what. And you can't be good at everything all the time, So I think that's where, we need to really focus in. I'm going to have the founders of this platform on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. That's why I wanted to do a walkthrough, give you guys a week to tear into this website, tear into their technology, and we're going to come in with some feedback and get a chance to talk to some of these guys. So here we have Trade, Satoshi. I have no idea who these companies are. Stacks, GravyX. These guys are based out of France and Romania. They're over there in Paris. So hopefully we'll have a good conversation. Let's see. What else? I wanted to go back. The one thing I wanted to look at was, let's look at their team real quick. And then I'll be able to get back to focusing on where we're at with everything. Let's see if we can pull this up. I think their website's a little bit sluggish too. I think they got too much going on, too many plugins, too much graphic overlay, something, but it's bogging down their system. And I know, I have issues out here sometimes, as we know, with the, getting the web going, but I know this isn't me dragging it down like this. So look at this. We can go back and play. Let's go back and play the box guy a little bit. Come on, box guy. Now I'm getting bogged down by everything. Maybe it is me. There we go. All right. So here's the team. I don't know what you guys think. So here's the CEO. Let's see who we're gonna have on. Let me go to the email real quick, and I'll let you guys know who we're gonna have on with us. We're gonna have 3 of them on with us. So got to figure that out. That means we're gonna have to get a full subscription here with our test Zoom. Let me see. Where's the email? Let me pull them up. Here we go. All right, so we've got, let's see, who do we have? Here we go. So we got the CEO, Golem, the CEO. We've got Zach. Where's Zach? The CTO. So any of you tech guys out there, we've got the CTO, And we've got Paul. Where's Paul? Paul, the COO. Oh, so we have these three. So we're going to ask for some of their developers, and we'll see if we can get somebody else on here with us. All right, no, we're going to have these three here. You guys can go check them out, dig into LinkedIn, see what we can find out later. But those are the three guys that are going to be on with us. So anyhow, that's pretty interesting. So I'm going to bring more and more of these to the live stream. Newer and medium-sized companies will keep reaching out and keep building to see who we can bring to the table, and then be able to be able to learn more about these developing spaces, which Paul does. That's so funny. I just caught that out of the side. The legendary, is that David Schwimmer? That's hilarious. That's very funny. That's hilarious, with a mustache. Huh. Paul's a patent attorney. Paul, aka David Schwimmer. Is that his? How do you pronounce that? That's hilarious. All right. That's very interesting. Anyhow, let's see what I wanted to see. Let's go to the news. This is the news section. Here we go. AMA live session, July 8th was the latest thing. May and June project update. All right. As we've done in May, we would like to take the time to go back through the main progress and milestones we hit during the last 2 months. Please bear with us on this. Please bear with us on their milestones. All right. How about let's read. This is right from the CEO. He wrote this. Okay, we're not logging in. I just want to go onto your website. Why do I have to go to Medium? I guess it's their news project. There we go. But it brings me over to Medium to read their news project. I think I'd rather stay on their website to read news and updates. I don't think I want to go to Medium. Who's doing their web development over here? Let me see. Let's go to the team. Their team needs a web developer, web designer. Let's see. Marketing community manager. Lead backend developer. Okay. What about web? Let me see. Okay, trading, iOS developer, sales and operations. All right. I don't know. All right, that's interesting. So, oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Here we go. So here's what we want to look on the bank. Let's take a step back as we're scrolling up. Cryptocurrency storage and exchange, security, keeping funds safe is our primary concern. We're using a combination of multi-signature wallets and cold storage solutions to guarantee the integrity of your assets. My concern is that it's somehow insured. That's when I know that you're guaranteeing the asset. You can try to guarantee the asset as much as you want with cold storage, but I don't know that I feel comfortable trusting a company in development guaranteeing the integrity of my asset. In this case, I believe they should be working with a third-party partner that would be a custodian for those digital assets being held. That would probably, if it's going to go into a cold storage, they need to say that. They need to say, by the way, the company we're working with that does cold storage is ABC, one of the most well-known in cold storage. That's where you get confidence. And by the way, we're also insured by ABC company that's going to provide up to $100,000, $250,000, similar to an FDIC coverage. That's where I'd feel comfortable with those kind of statements. I'm sure they have to make those statements, but just saying that keeping funds safe is our primary concern. How about keeping your funds safe? Just a point of action here. Keeping your funds safe is our primary concern. Not just keeping funds safe in general. You're reaching out to your audience over here. Link to X payment. Let's see. Thanks to the integration of X payment into the X Bank, it'll be easy for merchants, users, and developers to interact with the network. I like this. I like this idea. I think that's great. That's really important. The airdrop is just to get things out there. They want free coins out there. They want people using their wallet. Let's see here. Here's what I wanted. Okay. Here we go. The side chain. So I want to go into this customizable side chain. Here we go. Let's see what this is. These are the interesting components, you know. Legendary, very Ripple-ish. Yeah, what do you think, you know? Let me go back up. Let's see. Is it me or does the X look like the Ripple logo crossed with XRP? Interesting. It's like some fourth graders building your next vet motor. Brady Nils, what's up, man? Let's see here. Is anyone taking notes, or will we rewatch it to write the questions down? Yeah, is anyone? I should. You know what? We do this again. We have to designate a secretary to take notes. We're gonna hold the next board meeting during the next stream, where we're gonna pick another company to analyze and then give our consultative approach, and we're gonna start charging consulting fees here on the HODL Report with our group of blockchain consultants, and we're going to start analyzing these solutions and websites as a team, and expect some rewards in return as we start analyzing them. $5 on Fiverr will get you this great website. What group is this? This is X Network. It's right here at the top. I don't know if I cut it out. No, you can see it up there. X Network is up there. So, all right, let's see. Where are we? Okay. So like I said, some of their ideas are interesting. And I think they need to focus in on their interesting elements, which is sellable. Customizable blockchain secured by the Xcash network. Xcash true innovation relies in its capacity to onboard users blockchain. Okay, I like this idea. I have to be honest, I like the idea of being able to create blockchain solutions for others. It's just a matter of whether or not others are going to trust in your capability and your abilities of developing their blockchain. That you do need to do a hell of a job selling. Because these blockchain are directly hosted by the delegates, they are secured, customizable, and economical. Maybe. I don't know if that's a pure statement right there. You better sell me on the delegates. You know, I want to know who these delegates are. Let's talk more about the delegates. There should be something to bring me to the delegates. Because just because they're hosted by delegates doesn't mean they're secured, customizable, and economic. Oh. Let's see. No hardware needed. Okay, I like this. A sidechain is a full blockchain which is hosted by the delegates. This means that contrary to traditional blockchains, you do not need to rent your own infrastructure or own your own infrastructure. Okay? You don't need your own infrastructure. You don't need to rent or own. Just you don't need. Period. You don't need to say rent. Okay. Maybe am I getting a little too analytical? Yeah. So it's very interesting. VetPro. I personally am not convinced if this is their site. I can't wait to see how the blockchain and all these side chains work. Just being honest. We have to be honest. I want to give these guys the third degree when we bring them on, you know, because yeah, there's just a little much in what's in all of these elements here, and I want to know what these are. Let me click on tokenization or supply chain or voting system. I want to know what that is. Easy to code. Let's see. The deployment of a sidechain is fully automated and does not require extensive coding. Maybe. Thanks to X blockchain modules, you can even choose and already... Hey, you know what? Hang on a second. Can I replay this? Come on, let me replay this. Replay it. There we go.
Hey, everybody. It's the box guy. The box guy says XRP's gonna moon by, well, 589 to 589. It has to be true. I'm the box guy, right?
Oh man, that's awesome.
Hey, everybody. is the box guy. The box guy says XRP's gonna moon by, well, 589 to 589. It has to be true. I'm the box guy, right?
That's so much better. One more time.
Everybody.
One more time.
Is the box guy. The box guy says XRP's gonna moon by, well, 589 to 589.
Man, you gotta love this. This is awesome,
I'm the
man.
box guy.
Good job with
right?
that. Good job with this. Freaking awesome.
Everybody.
That's awesome.
Is
All
the
right.
box guy. The
Let me,
box guy says
That's great.
XRP's
All right, let's pause that. All right. Anyhow, that is. You guys can go through read more about this on your own. That is what we've got. So let me go back over here, and I think we are solid. I'm back. Anyhow, Rain, you didn't see that one? Man, it's freaking awesome. That was freaking awesome. All right. So anyhow, I'm back on me. That was the X network. Definitely go through it, kind of analyze that a little bit more. Let's see, XRP, maybe you should, or you can interview on Saturday and just have the box guy on. Man, I think we need the box guy on. How about if we bring the box guy on Wednesday? I still want to bring the Yeti from Yeti Coin on, because I think if we can find the Yeti and we can get him on a stream, then we're going to learn a lot about the Yeti Coin. But I think we need to interview the box guy. The box guy, Wednesday night. Let's get a vote. Let's get a vote and see if we can get the box guy on Wednesday. How about that? A vote for Wednesday for the box guy. And then Saturday, we might even have the box guy on the interview, just in case. Just in case. We just, I'm sure the box guy is going to have some good questions. But no, we want to give these guys, we got to give these guys, some, at least some kudos for putting something together. I know it's not easy to bring something like that to the table. Definitely, a lot of issues overall. I think, just looking at, what we saw with some of their ideas, some of the concept, I think could be very solid. They're trying to offer way too much. And I think that's part of the problem. If they're offering too much, then, then we might have some problem, so we'll see what they have to say, see what their overall, hear it directly from them instead of on their website. And I think, we can, ask some of these key questions. I definitely want to know some of the background on them and then go through there. The box guy can interview the X-Files hombres. There we go. That'd be sweet, man. We get a little bit of that. So let's see. We are coming up on an hour. We talked about Yeti. I did say I had a big announcement on the Yeti coin, but we're gonna have to hold off on that. That update is gonna take a little bit. So let's see. Let me go back through. I know I saw some other things that I wanted to see here. XRP Minute says he nominates Rain moving forward to take notes. I'm sorry I missed that motion that was on the table. So if there's a second, we're gonna have a vote on Rain as a note taker. So we need a second on the XRP Minutes motion to have Rain take notes. I know that's a little bit behind schedule, so if we can get a second. All right. Legendary, yeah, jack of all trades, master of none. That's it. If you look at Ripple, you look at RippleNet, they're very, very specific on what their point is. Their point is to displace Swift, and they have 3 primary components. There we go. Okay. While I was talking, we have a second from XRP Angel Connie, and with that, oh good, we have another second. So all in favor, say aye. And it looks like as they come in, I'm sure the ayes will have it. So the next session, Rain, you are nominated to take notes. So one nay, and we have at least 19 ayes on that one. There we go. See? Look at that. They're pouring in. They're pouring in. So that's it. You've been nominated. Nominated as the official secretary of the XRP, or the HODL Report consultative group. So, all right, that's it. So, anyhow, where were we going with that? So with the with RippleNet, you got to assume, RippleNet was very, very clear on the direction that they were moving in. Obviously, we know Xcurrent. We know what the goal there is. We know exactly what the goal of XRapid is, and we know what the goal of XVIA is with our API. 3 key solutions solving a problem, not all over the map. You go all over the map, and it falls apart. So with that, the message there, yep, XRP Minute. Rain is the official secretary of the HODL Report, and you can give a speech, presentation. If you want to call in, we're wrapping this up. You can prepare a speech at the opening of our next segment on Wednesday, right before we interview the box guy. We're going to interview the box guy, and Rain will take notes. So, secretary needs to discuss their uniform while at work. There we go. Write down delegates and don't say rent. No rent, and invest a little bit in a web designer, and bring PowerPoint. If you want to use, you can open up a Google Doc, or you can use Google Keep. Might be very helpful. So, no, with all seriousness, no. Though I'm stumbling over my words. We will have the team on, the CEO, the CTO, and the COO. I think again, people develop stuff. They start their business. Obviously, they all have successful backgrounds. They came together to accomplish something. Like we said, they have some good ideas. The problem that I see right up front is going to really be in their takeoff, in their implementation, because again, they're trying to do too much, and obviously the presentation. So we'll talk to them a little bit more about that on Saturday. Yeah, there we go. Can you do a 3-time playback? And you just go through it and make sure you pull out all the notes and everything on it. That'd be great. So with that, hey, you know what? I appreciate everybody being on again tonight. You guys did great. Alex Yeet for first on getting the XRP. And just an announcement, make sure you get the word out, big word out on the street. We're gonna have the box guy on. We have no idea who this guy is, but the box guy has come out of the woodworks. We happen to capture this moment with him. Hopefully he doesn't elude us again, but we will have the box guy on Wednesday if all things go okay. We're still on the hunt for the Yeti. We have the Yeti coin. We just have to find the Yeti. If we drop the Yeti coins, we may be able to attract the Yeti. So that's the purpose of the Yeti coin right now, is to attract the Yeti. Let's see here. We've got Vetpro X Cash is coin number 512 on Live Coin Watch. Interesting. Very interesting. It's moving up. I swear they were at a $1.7 million market cap the other day, and now it's over $3.5 million. So they are growing. So let's see, Rain, please distribute the notes tomorrow, no later than 5 p.m. We definitely would like to see the minutes of the last meeting before the next meeting. Awesome. I want Box Guy's opinion on Xcash and Yeti. That's really the big announcement. We had it all planned right from the beginning. Box Guy is going to discuss Yeti and the Yeti coin. Not the Sasquatch, not the Bigfoot coin, but we're just going to discuss Yeti coin. So, look at that. We're rounding it up 201% in 7 days. Seriously. It's crazy stuff. It looks like all of us are going to run out and try to figure out how to invest in Xcash between now and the next time. 200% increase in 7 days. I swear, that's exactly. I knew it was at like 1 point something. If that's what you're seeing, that's crazy. Yeah. So we definitely, let's drill down. Let's give them some constructive critique. And see what these guys are going to do too on Saturday. As far as the box guy, XRP Minute's in charge of bringing the box guy on. So XRP Minute, any parting words before we log out? And don't forget to tune in to the XRP Minute tomorrow night at 10 p.m. sharp. 10 p.m. sharp. No 5-minute countdowns for the XRP Minute. So that's it. That was an interesting show tonight. Had a little bit of fun. Look forward to seeing you guys all on Tuesday night and Wednesday night, because we're gonna have the box guy on. So with that, I have to figure out how to end the stream on this thing. You know, there's supposed to be all sorts of other things that pop up. If you subscribe to the channel, if you donate to the channel. There's all these live things, giveaways, merch, customs, live actions. With that, I am out of here. If I can figure out how to end the stream. See ya.